Welcome back, you guys. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Today I wanted to review an entire brand, do a full face of drugstore brand makeup. So I am going to be looking into E.L.F. Cosmetics. You can get this at Ulta. You can get it at any department store. It's available. It's out there. So that is what we are doing today. I've created this look here. It's not too bad. So if you want to see this brand, see how it works, see the products I love, see the products I don't necessarily love, please stay tuned. And here we go. Okay. So, like I said, this is going to be just a bit of a brand review, and this is entirely a drugstore brand. So what I've done already is I've already put on my primer and my foundation. I have not done my concealer yet. Oh, and I did my brows. So I just wanted to talk about those products. I want to try and like be mindful of time and make this as time conscious as possible. So I used the E.L.F. brand Flawless Satin Foundation, oil-free medium coverage foundation. Here it is. The packaging on this is really, really good. And this I think was $6. Yeah, so $6 for this. And it's a satin finish. It says it's a medium coverage and you can layer on as needed for more coverage. A couple things, I have not found enough layering for this to cover my face to what I need it for. So if you are somebody who likes a full coverage foundation, this is not for you. If you are somebody who has flawless skin, this would be just fine. It does have a bit of a smell, which I don't really love, but take that for what it is. And then for my eyes, I use the Gel and Powder Eyebrow Kit in the color Light. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's all right. Cute little packaging. Like, it does come with a little mirror. Can't say that I've used it. I do not care for this product. I have used it twice now, and it never, like, I mean, my brows are all right, but I just don't like it. I don't like it. It's not for me. And I think this was like $3 or something, $6. I don't know. $4. $4. I would say save your $4. Spend it on something else, because I don't care for this. Like the gel side of it does not seem like gel to me. It's like really waxy, and it just doesn't do it for me. So that's what I have to say about that. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to use is the full coverage hydrating camo concealer by E.L.F. in Light Sand. Conceal, contour, highlight is what it says. Oversized doe foot. I'm sorry, I keep shaking the, I don't know. Camouflage those pesky spots and under eye circles with this high coverage, hydrating, and long wearing concealer. All right, so this I will say I have purchased this. Oh, and this was $6 also. So between your foundation and your concealer, you're talking about 12 buckaroonies there. So this I actually feel is like a solid find. The fact that the doe foot applicator is so large, it really reminds me of the Shape Tape. So like I like that. Like it kind of gets everything, and it has so much product on it. You really only need like a couple, like you probably don't even need that second one, but I'm extra, so here we are. So you really don't necessarily need like more than one like dip into the product. And it spreads out really, really well. At first, when I like first use this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I used the wrong color. But it really blends out well, and it blends into the natural color foundation. This camo concealer, I've used this like multiple times. Like I really think that that's not bad. That's not bad. You know, like, am I going to use it if I'm going out and about, like out on the town, like have a date night or whatever? Maybe not. But it does a great job. Like, it obviously covered my under eye. Like, you guys know that I normally color correct on my under eye. Like, if you've been here for even a hot second, you know I color correct. So the fact that I didn't color correct and it still has that coverage and I don't look dead, I'm going to put that in the one column. So there you have it. And like I said, it blends out nicely. So great. Perfect. Moving on. The next thing I'm going to use is the setting powder that they have. It's a Halo Glow setting powder. And this says, sets makeup and creates a soft focus blurred finish. I got the color medium. I will say, like, that was my hardest thing, is like trying to like find the colors. Obviously, like, I'm not opening products in the store and like, oh, like, let me try this before I buy it. Like, I just like literally, it was like freaking supermarket sweep. Like, I went in there and I'm just like throwing stuff in the cart. I'm like, let's get out of here, because I really hate going to the store as of right now. I got the color medium. I like if you look at it, like, it looks dark as shit. Like, I'm like, that's gonna be too dark. That's not gonna be good. But like when it goes on, I'm like, oh, okay. And I just dip my sponge in there. Like, I have my damp sponge to blend out my foundation and my concealer and all that stuff. So I just dip my damp sponge in it. It kind of like minimizes how much product I need. Usually, but I will say with this, like, I don't know, it feels pretty finely milled. It like feels soft. But I do feel like it takes a bit more to get the, I guess, coverage that I want. And by coverage, I mean to make my makeup not feel tacky. But yeah, so I dumped a fair amount in my lid and I'm like still dipping into my powder and like powdering my face, because I don't want anything to be tacky. Like, I just don't feel like you're ever really gonna, like, if you give it powder something to grip to, I don't feel like you're ever really going to be able to blend that out. Like, you can try, like, maybe eventually, I don't know, maybe when your arm falls off, but that's just me. But see, like, so this does a really good job. That's a little tacky, but what are we gonna do? It does a pretty good job of what it says. Like, I do feel like it does somewhat blur. I don't know about setting, because like I said, I've used almost the entire amount of powder that I dumped into the lid, and I still feel tacky, but it's just not the normal finish that I'm used to. And I can't tell if it's from the foundation or if it's the powder itself, but I still feel like there's like fragrance and scent. Yeah, it's got to be the foundation, because this doesn't have a scent. Like, when you smell it, like, it doesn't really have a scent. So anywho, okay, the next thing I am going to do is obviously bronze, and I'm going to use the E.L.F. primer infused bronzer, and this one is in the Forever Sun Kissed. This is a long wearing bronzer infused with primer powder to ensure a full day of bronze glow. Use this long wearing bronzer to give your face that sun kissed glow all day. This bronzer is smooth and easy to apply while adhering to the skin for long lasting wear. I will say, I feel like a lot of these products that I've read have kept saying long wearing, long lasting, blah, blah, blah. No. Like I said, I've used these products before I did this because I wanted to use them and then be able to review them. No. I mean, I think I got like maybe 5 hours. And it's not, I mean, I wasn't doing like strenuous things. I wasn't working out. I was basically just sitting at home, like just trying to see how this makeup reacted with my skin. Obviously right now I want to be conscious of like some of the things that aren't this brand's fault. Like, my skin is horrible right now. And as far as like the foundation goes, I did not check to see if they had a more full coverage. Cause you can like definitely still see like some dark spots through like, and some like imperfections of my skin through this foundation. And I mean, at this point, I feel like I have 75 layers of makeup on. So, I don't know. I will say I do agree that it is easy to apply. Like it imparts good color, so it's not like you need a ton. I do like this bronzer. As far as, I mean, I couldn't really tell if this was long wearing because everything else kind of slid around and was gone. So it's like maybe with a different foundation that I know sticks in place, like that might be something to look at. But I mean, and I have grabbed this before, you know, like this past week, like heading to work or whatever, I have just grabbed this. Like it is something that I go back to, so I'm not mad at it. Like, and I think it works just fine. This retails for $6, I think, and then the the powder, the halo powder, I have no idea. Oh, the powder is $8. So, like I said, these are really inexpensive prices. Like, I mean, when you're talking my normal setting powder from Fenty Beauty, I want to say it's like $36. Please hold, let me check. Let me check a moment. Yeah, the Pro Filter, okay, $32 roughly, and that's for the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. Okay, so we have bronzed, we have concealed, we have done our eyebrows, so we are good to go in and start doing some eyes. I'm going to do one eye on camera, and then I'm going to go off and do the second eye, because again, I want to be mindful, and this video is already going to be a bit longer because it's just the nature of what we're doing. So I picked up the Bite Size eyeshadow in Truffles, and it's a cute little like 4-pan thing, and these were $3, I think. $3 for this. And I mean, it's nothing huge. It's just a little 4 set of eyeshadows of neutrals. So you can, I mean, you can do a couple looks with that. Today I'm just going to do like a bit of a smoky eye moment. And I know my last video, I'm like, I never would go in and buy a 5-pan, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is 4, I know, but it was $3. It wasn't $50, and it was for the purposes of this video. They have other palettes. They had some bigger palettes that were like $10. That's a pretty good deal. Like, and you got a lot of colors, but I didn't see any of those that I'm like, I'm actually gonna get use out of this. I figured for $3, if I hated how these, oh, I just said I was gonna do one eye and I started on the other eye. Force of habit, sorry. All right, so I'll finish the transition shade on this, and we'll go back to this eye. But anyway, yeah, for $3, like, I could essentially not ever use this if it didn't perform and not be like devastated. And they do a pretty good job. Like, honestly, I go in like maybe twice, and I mean, it's good pigment, like it's good color. So like it does its job. And that was just that like lighter brown shade with that. So then I'm going to go in with the darker brown shade and do my outer corner. And that's, I mean, they don't have like shade names to my knowledge. But it does say, this palette delivers mini eye magic in a perfect size. The Luxe formula is creamy, blendable, and ultra pigmented. I'd agree with that. That's not bad. And I'm just tapping this on my outer corner. I mean, I guess this is kind of like a smoky eye. I don't know. Like half halo. I don't know. Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty doggone good. I'm not mad at this little cutie patootie little palette at all. And again, it was $3. So, I mean, I think that that's one good thing about E.L.F. is how reasonably priced their things are. So if you've tried something and you're like, doesn't really work for me, you're not colossally like cheesed off because it didn't break the bank, hopefully. You know, I don't want to be inconsiderate of for some people, like $3 is actually a lot of money, especially right now, but they are pretty good for you know, what you're getting. Especially like for moms who have like preteens that are kind of in that stage where they're getting curious about makeup. This might be a good option to, you know, because it performs well. Like at least the eyeshadows, it performs well. And you're not breaking the bank, you know. This does it. Like, I mean, as a preteen, did any of us know what we were doing? No. No, we did not. I mean, I'm in my 30s and I'm not still entirely sure I know what I'm doing. So, glad you're here. But yeah, so, I mean, they do great for what you're paying. Like, and I think it would be a very good, like, first makeup trial thing. All right, so then I put the black like really on the outer corner to deepen up that outer corner, and then I took my sponge and just like, because it's got a flat side, just kind of tightened up that. There is some fallout with this, but not down here. Ordinarily, I would put a lighter powder under here, but I didn't grab one of those from the store. So, like, because honestly, I was just like trying to not like take forever, and like I just grabbed like what I knew, like the basics, you know. Yes, could you get like fancier and do all this stuff? Sure, it was there, you know, like they have a lot of stuff. They had color correctors, I think. I didn't grab anything. All right, so there, just like that, just in that nick of time, I have created a smoky eye on this side. So what I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to go off camera, do the other side, and come back and we'll keep reviewing what I've got here. All right. See you soon. Okay. As you can see, I've completed my eyes and I put on my eyeliner. Okay. In all seriousness, I have used this eyeliner before, and at first it wasn't bad. This time, like, it was a struggle. I literally had to stop, but before I went into like full-on panda mode, like it didn't give good lines. I don't know, you guys. This is Intense Ink Eyeliner. Quick dry formula instantly enhances the lash line with rich, long-lasting color. Felt tip pen allows you to either create a sleek or a bold line with precision. Shit. Okay, so maybe for somebody who likes the felt tip, I don't care for them at all. I don't feel like you get clean lines. I will say for this being a felt tip, that point is really, really good. It is very, very small, and it did allow me to flick my outer corner to kind of where I wanted it to be. But then when it came to filling in, or like, because I start in the middle and then go out, so when I came back in with my line to kind of connect everything back together, it's just messy. No, just don't touch it, because it's only going to get worse. So that's what I did. Moving on. I'm fine. Everything's fine. The next thing we're going to do is blush. I'm going in with this pomegranate bite-sized little compact here, like a little face compact. This was also $3 for this little bite-size thing. I will tell you, out of every product that I picked up, this I think is by far my most favoritist thing ever. I love this color. Like, it is so cute. And it's like so dang pigmented. Like, I seriously tapped in twice and like I'm throwing on here and like, holy cow. That was quite Midwestern of me. Holy cow. Anywho. Look at this. Look how gorgeous that is. Stunning, beautiful. I have cheekbones for days. Love it. The apples of my cheeks are perfect. Amazing. So, yeah, I love that. And it does say here, get on the go cheeky glow with this highlighter and blush duo. Cute. Yeah, I love it. I have picked this up over and over and over again. I'm going to just keep grabbing this. This is amazing. And the highlighter is really good too, which I'll show you here in a minute. But the next thing, obviously, after I do my blush, I set everything in place. So next I'm going to use the Matte Magic Mist and Set Setting Spray. This fine clear setting spray helps makeup stay put and control shine for beautiful looking skin infused with vitamin B, E, and Arctium Magus root to help hydrate and soothe. I don't know what that is. If you're allergic to Arctium Magus root, don't use this. Hydrate and soothe. Yeah, lightweight formula helps improve makeup wearability and prevent color from running or fading. Okay, let's try it. That was like a really big spray right directly to the center of my face. I almost died. It's fine. It's fine. This little hair is like going. My hair's like crazy today, you guys. It was my strengthening treatment day. So that's why it's kind of just like back and like loosely bundled, because it's the no heat day, and I did a little strengthening treatment, so because my hair from being blonde is broken off my head. All sorts of struggles over here. I hope you guys are having a great day though. Alright, so just pushing that, like I like to push it into my skin. I don't know if that actually is a thing, but I feel better by doing it. And also if it's still wet, like I'm kind of like, dry please. About this, I feel like it does mattify. Like I feel like very matte right now, which is, that's how I prefer. I get oilier as the day goes on, especially in my T-zone, because I have like a combo skin. So it does, I think, mattify pretty well. As far as making things last, I didn't notice that at all. As far as this goes, and this was $5. So for $5, if you want, I mean, great. If you don't use a setting spray, that's fine. You know, save your $5. I don't think that this, like, made anything last. But again, I can't really tell. I don't know what's causing the slip and slide. But either way, like, all of these things together have not classically helped my makeup stay put. So, do with that what you will. But now we're going to go in and highlight. So going back into that cutie patootie little, like, bite-size cheek duo and taking the highlighter. And I mean, that's good. Like, look at that. That's like wet shine. And I do like right over my like arch of my brow. And I think if you go back to my other videos, I've kind of talked about where to highlight, and it's like where the sun kind of naturally like kisses your skin. But I kind of like lately I'm like, do I need to rethink that? Because like it's kind of settling into my fine lines and wrinkles. Do I care? I don't know. So yeah, look at that. I mean, that's stunning. Like, you see that in the light? Like, oh hey. I like it. Okay. And to finish things off, just kidding, almost finish things off, we are going to go in with our mascara. Now I got a Lengthen Volume Black Mascara. This is Achieve Full and Long Looking Lashes. Brush head provides edge-to-edge control and even coating for lovely volume and length. So, this isn't bad. It's not. Here's what the wand looks like. I'm not a big fan of this wand. Does it do the job? I guess. I feel like I spend a lot of time though trying to getting this mascara onto my lashes in an amount that's going to make you kind of notice. This isn't my favorite. Like, I feel like if you're gonna spend money on something, it probably should be mascara, because I mean you can just do so much. Like, I mean, think about it. Even if you're doing bare minimum, one thing that you grab and throw on is mascara. Like, so I think if you're saving money elsewhere, this is one area where you can kind of spend a little bit more. And this was, I think, $3 or something like that. Oh, that Intense Ink thing too was $4. Yeah, this is $4. So yeah. It's alright. Would I pay $4 again for it? No. Nope. So last thing I'm going to go in with is the liquid matte lipstick in the color Marvelous. So I'm not a big gloss person. I don't know. Like, I just don't, you know. Like, on top of things, maybe I should stop talking so I don't make a mess. Too late. And I didn't see if they had lip liner. So, and I didn't want to use one of my other ones because obviously this is all e.L.F. Like, this is a full face of e.L.F. So, anyway, it's not bad. The only thing, and this is, again, about everything. So, okay, let's kind of wrap up. This is okay. Like, the long wear, it is amazing. I will say that. Like, these liquid matte lipsticks, they're pretty good. They're very comfortable. They're not sticky. They're not heavy or tacky. They dry very quickly. The first time I used this, I went out and I think I had like a salad with like an oil-based dressing. Or something like oil-based, and generally with something that's oil-based, it tends to break down like a liquid lipstick or anything like that because it's oil, you know. But this didn't, like, it stayed. I'm like, whoa. So that being said, this is really good. Now, kind of as a review for like kind of total thoughts on this brand, I found, at least on some of the products, the color, like how to choose the colors, very difficult. Like, I couldn't tell based on like how it looked in the packaging what it was going to actually look like on my skin. I talked about that with the Halo powder. Same thing with this Marvelous. Like, I thought it was going to be like a really pretty like mauve like color, and to me it looks a lot more, like, at least in the viewfinder, it looks a lot more pinky. So that I don't love. Like, I want, if I look at it in the tube and I'm like, okay, that's a really pretty color, and then it goes on my skin, you know, and it's not great, I'm like, eh. So, that's just my preference. Overall, here are the things that I love. The concealer, this Camo concealer, love that. Grab it a lot. This is good. I feel like this is totally worth the $6 that you were going to pay for this. So, other thing I loved, the bronzer. We'll definitely use the bronzer again. The little bite-sized things, love those. We'll use those again. Have used these a lot. The lipstick I'll probably use again. It's alright. You know, again, it's very comfortable. And that is, like, that is long wearing. Like, that nailed it. Things that I probably will not pick up again unless I'm just like playing around. The foundation, again, the smell is really strong to me, and it just doesn't cover the way I need my skin to be covered. The setting powder, again, if I'm not going anywhere, maybe in just in my house, and I'm like, I would like my makeup to last an hour or so, fine. The eyebrow kit, this little devil, never. Like, I used it again today solely just for the video to say I put all e.L.F. products on my face. I don't love that at all. The powder, that's more on, I'm on the fence. Like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm on the fence about it. And same with the eyeliner. It's okay. It did an okay job. I have gotten cleaner lines from other eyeliners, so I will, you know, I would grab that before I grab this. In a pinch, yes, I will grab this. Is this my go-to? No. Same thing with the mascara. I have better mascara. This is one thing where I just personally feel like I'm going to spend my money on mascara because I don't necessarily always like wearing false lashes. I really don't prefer to wear false lashes. So my mascara has to make my natural lashes long and beautiful and perfect. This, for me, didn't do that. So, and I think that covers it. I've made a mess, per usual. If you liked this and you want to see more of me, more things like this, hit that thumbs up. if you want to see more of me, don't forget to hit subscribe. Also hit the bell if you can, because I don't upload consistently enough right now. I'm still kind of getting back into the rhythm of it. So that bell will let you know when I have uploaded a new video. And also feel free to slide over to my other socials, A. Marie Artistry at Instagram, and then Unofficial Amy Adams on Facebook. I will link those below. And have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.